All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Build exclusively with Antonio T. Smith Jr. Glad to have each and every one of you on the call. Hope everyone had a lovely Resurrection Day, Easter, whatever you celebrate. Hope you had a great day that day. You had a great day yesterday. We are back, excited, and I'm about to hand it over to greatness, all the way from G-Town, Texas, founder and CEO of Antonio T. Smith Jr. LLC, as well as the ATSJR companies, millionaire and billionaire maker, innovator, creator. Oh Lord, Jerome, the blocks are getting longer. I don't know what we're gonna do with him. Anyway, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
All right, Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna do a bit of slow moving Q&A today, as I'm uploading all the files for Arlenbrook right now as we speak. I don't think there's any delays. Everything, all the checks are good. So I'll break down my plan so you can steal how I think, so you can steal that each phase, so you can steal that too. But first, I'm gonna need y'all to do most of the heavy lifting so I can so I don't have to multitask. So let's see, Deanna, let's start with you so we can break the ice so people don't have to be quiet. And Susan, I have received every single email you've sent so far, including the one just now. And let's see.
Mind blowing.
Yes, you're doing a good job over there. And
all weekend non-stop. Barely ate, had time to fix meals and shove it in Phil's face.
That's what I'm talking about. That's good. That is determination.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's cool to be working on your dreams more than you're working on social media, right? That's always a good, that's always a good thing. Always a good thing. Always, for sure. So yeah, I'm excited about what's to come. Excited about what's to come. Deanna, let's start with, well, I don't want to tell you where to start. I have an idea for you, but let me just be quiet for right now. Go ahead, give us something smart. I need a real problem that you have.
Listen, if she ain't got one, I got one. Go ahead, D.
Okay. No, go ahead, Grace.
You should be right. Hold on real quick. You should be writing your books. You got 2 books out. 2. Or 1 out and 1 about to come out. So I'm gonna go to Grace, but then you need to come back.
I'm Deanna's problem.
Well, probably a little bit, but well, that's all right. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Grace, we will come back to her second. All right, go ahead, Grace. Holler at me. I like transparent people.
Okay, first off, I sent you a private message. Nothing's wrong. I just sent you a private message in the chat. Secondly, I need money today. Okay, I am being an amateur on today. I need money on this front end today. Okay, I got the money in the back. It's coming. Okay, I got that today.
All right. Okay. Well, that might take the whole phone call.
You have not, because you asked not. Go on, Grace.
I
like that girl.
Call. Okay. All right. All these fancy people are in your same boat, but don't want to pretend that they're not. In case you all have not been alive since the pandemic started, actually right before the pandemic started, a year before, we were running into a recession then. You are in a recession now. There's no doubt about it. This is what it is. And things are getting worse. Countries we profit from mutually, they profit from us too, are pulling away from the US dollar, which is just making things worse. That has nothing to do with Joe Biden's fault, even though I'm sure your bubbles would tell you. So, I mean, I'm sure a little bit of it, but that's a combination of America's doings. especially the last presidency, pulling away from a lot of things, showed people, well, America don't want to play ball. We don't need to play ball with America, right? We taught people how to live without us. Housing it's just everything's just messed up, okay? Which means everybody on this call, if we take statistics, numbers, it means 97% of this call is messed up too, just so we're clear. You may have the inner lookings of doing well, but that doing well nest egg that you're accustomed to is running out. Of course, that 3%, you have income producing assets continuously feeding you and continuously growing that make this not an issue. All right, so Grace, I will come back to you as that will dominate the pool call. Grace, the I need money today and AI is the name of the topic, since that's going to dominate the call. Tracy, you're looking good. Deanna, go ahead. Let's come back to you. But we got a lot of people out here with books. Therefore, you're a good example. And remember, y'all, we secretly have an agenda to be published. We don't have an agenda to sell. Once y'all get published, you go, yep, make me about 100 passive posts over the next year. And that's it. What's a passive post? Hey, everybody, here's my book. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Would you consider clicking the link? That's your post. That's your post. One direct ask is greater than 1,000 passive posts. May the Lord be with you and bless you and keep you. See, Antonio ain't got no problem asking. I still ain't focused on my book yet, but I will. And when I do, I'm coming at your neck. Do I not give you value? Have you not made thousands of dollars off of me? Well, you ought to spend 33. It's your reasonable service. Like I ain't. We gonna get there, Grace, in a little bit. I'm teaching you how to make money today. Am I not, Grace? Helpeth you time and time again with these notes.
Yes.
All I'm asking for is 2 leads. That don't cost you no money.
Amen.
Okay, that was hint number 1, Grace. I don't know if you're gonna keep catching it, but that's all right, though. You know,
Listen,
the pool will be with you always.
listen, I've been myself has been talking to myself, and I say he may be like, "No, okay, pump your brakes," because you know these notes are free in your fan club page. But if you need me to email it to you, I want to email your invoice. That's what goes on in my head. Okay, that's what goes on in my head. I don't say that out loud. I say it to Deanna, but I just.
I do understand. I do understand. They are taking advantage of you, but that's okay. It's okay because things come back. But we'll get there when we get there. We will get there when we get there. Just all right. Let's talk about money then. Let's do this immediately. Now, Trace, are you on your way to school? They such sinners.
Yeah, and yesterday I was off still, and when they y'all canceled the call, I was like, no.
Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about you, and I was like, yeah, but Grace had to go somewhere. It was like 5 people that was like, I'll be traveling. I think Janice just got back midnight or something like that, you know. So it was, I was like, all right. But we got you. Actually, I'm thinking about doing a special kind of call like this for people who can't make it in the morning, but we'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. Exactly. We'll get there when we get there. Money. Let me give you the number 1 thing first that you're not going to like. And it's like, man, I don't need to hear that. I just need the money. And I get it. But if you need money, there are a few things going on in your life. Number one, you stop giving. You don't like this. You don't like this. I don't want to hear all that, man. Just step one, step two, step three, just show me to the money. I get it. But I must tell you this, because I'm going to do step one, step two, step three, step four. That don't mean it's going to be a blessing unto thee, because wherever you have a need, you have failed to plant a seed. Somebody put me on Twitter. Wherever you have a need, you have failed to plant a seed. That's just the way it works. It's just the way it
Layman
works.
terms.
That means if you're lacking in money, there's somewhere in your life you stop giving service, time, confidence, presence, showing up, etc. That's number one. That's 100% facts. It's never going to go anywhere. And as much as you disagree, you mean second person plural, y'all, much as y'all disagree, the people who don't need money understand this. And that's why there is a difference between you and them. Number one. Number two, number two inside of number one, sorry. I have to tell you these things first. Number two, if you need money, you're doing a ton of things that don't make you money. You are welcome. You ain't like that one either, but let me break that one down even more. You busy all day, aren't you, people who need money? Yep, just think about it. Before don't unmute the mic, don't argue, don't confess, just listen, just for 1 second. You busy all day. I ain't got my eyes closed. I'm not even looking at y'all. You busy all day. And if you write down what you're busy for, it's for everybody else and not for your money. Where is my jazz man? He can play the saxophone behind this stuff or something. I need a jazz man, something. Gospel organist. It means that you're not taking your 1% seriously. People who are millionaires, billionaires, etc., only do 1% of what comes at them. 99% of that they say no to. Let me tell you a crazy thing, Tracy, about money. It always comes at you. But old folk who play dominoes been saying it for a long time. All money ain't good money. Ain't nobody tell you to jump on everything that's in front of you, Deanna. Ain't nobody said that. But since you aren't clear, you jump on every opportunity in front of you. And when you got 12 opportunities, you can't do either one of them well. They not feel like me. I'm going to get to the step one, step two, step three, step four. But I got to say these things first. And I know you don't like it. I can't stand this. I understand.
Yeah, that's true. I can't stand you.
I don't know. I understand. But if Grace is good at basketball, track, soccer, football, volleyball, chess, speech and debate, and swim team. She's just a Renaissance woman. Just got them all. Tracy gonna pull her to the side and say, Grace, you got potential, but you can only go to the Olympics in one. You need to choose one. Help me, Holy Ghost. You need to choose one and double all 12 of those energies into that one thing. Now, someone's going to say, Bo Jackson didn't do that. I understand. Well, we got Olympic athletes that do two, you know, they and athletes in two different. And I understand. How's that working out for you? Because if you count the people in two different Olympic sports, it's like 3 of them, lifetime, ever, history of mankind. Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders. Everybody else suck at doing football, baseball. Michael Jordan, greatest of all time. Couldn't get out the minor leagues. Just so we're clear, you can't drink water, make Kool-Aid, do your taxes, and serve your husband at the same time. You can't do all of it. I do apologize. I know. They don't like me. Let's recap.
I sure try to do all that.
I know. And women
I
are well
actually
able.
do.
Especially when y'all sick. You get more arms when you're sick. As
Yeah.
soon as a woman gets sick, she get 18 more skill sets. I get it. I understand. But the truth is, you need those two things first, and there's a third one. It's time to serve people but your vehicle is probably jacked up. The only reason you need money is because however you serve people, that vehicle doesn't work anymore. And it's time for you to stop being like Elijah at the dried up brook and start being like Elijah and go to Zarephath and get that ultimate blessing that happened right after that text. Up to you.
So are you saying I need to get out of sales?
No, I can't tell you. Your compass can tell you that. I can't tell you that. I can tell you this. I don't have you in the sales position no more. I can tell you that. I'm a pretty smart guy. I can tell you that. Okay, was that? Now, if you being convicted, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's between you and the Lord, right? You understand that? But I can't tell you get out of sales. What I can tell you specifically, since you're asking, is how many times have you said no in the last week?
I haven't. Jerome had to get his book done. He had to get his manual done. I had to get done. I can't.
Thank you.
That is understandable. That definitely should have been in your 1%. Definitely should have been in your 1%. But I didn't ask you, is there somebody to put you in the pool? Because that's what you just did. I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you that. Did you hear yourself, Grace? Did you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, now everybody wait a minute. If you too have not said no this week, would you help Grace out and just admit, me too, Grace? Come on, y'all help out. Don't put out there about, okay, come on. Oh Lord, they're gonna act like it's just two people. That's all right. That's all right.
Me too, Grace.
Okay. No. Grace, in this season, you don't need money in this season. You're shifting. And whenever there is a shift, there is a wasting away of what was. I'm going to give you your practical answer, but I got to give you these 3 first. I'm wrapping the 3 up. Hear me out. Adonia, times are tough. And if anybody knows times are tough, Adonia is the person. Nobody knows times are more tough than Adonia. Can I tell you why, Jerome? Because Adonia is about to leave the golden rainbow. She looking at the pot of gold factory saying, I got to go. But if she leave, she also lose everything. People, the only people who appreciate freedom and understand freedom are the people who have had it taken away. And Adonia is voluntarily looking at freedom going, I got to take it away. You missed it. Her job is freedom. It's a slavery, but it's a freedom not to worry about money. If nobody else know how hard it is out here to make money, it is Adonia, because Adonia is now trying to make money to replace. I don't have to worry about money. And that's a scary position to be in.
Welcome to being an entrepreneur.
Exactly. It's facts though. I mean, it's facts, but I'm still gonna move. But it's yeah. Yeah. You hear the hesitation in my voice, but it just it's facts. You're right.
But I'm still gonna move is the right answer though. And that's the Hebrew boys say, I ain't gonna get slayed. It's all right. But if not, I'm still. I understand. I get it. I get it. Money.
May I say that I feel the same way. There's something that has happened in my life that has never happened before, ever, in the history of Saundra being alive. And that is
the presence of Antonio T. Smith Jr. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's right. Oh, that does my heart good. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Yeah. Nah, you said stepping out. You was being saved. Go ahead.
There's nothing that has given me the honor and the privilege to sow seeds, and I never knew how to do that in a way. I mean, there were times that I was trying to do it, but because I didn't know how and where, it didn't work. And when it came up, it was short and stubborn. So that don't work. So now God has blessed me to have this job, because when I tell you, I know that I needed a job.
Right.
However, I would have never been trying to keep the job because of trying to help with my children and grandchildren. That is fact. I would have never done that. I would have chosen my children and grandchildren and great grands over a job to assist them to do what they need help with. However, I chose Sandra, and I chose to be able to take the funds and plant in a way that you have taught us to plant. However, few pennies, I can plant them, because I look forward to a huge harvest, because I know what God promised me. So because of the job, I'm able to do that. And I'm so grateful. There's no other words for it, that the job is my vehicle, because I don't have to ask, I don't have to beg, I don't have to plead, I don't have to look for. And however small the seeds I plant, they are able to be planted, because I was never able to plant in a place where it's fertile, if that makes sense.
Oh, it does. Makes plenty of sense.
Just saying.
No, it makes plenty of sense. All right, let me catch y'all up, because Grace got a meeting at 9. 1, 2, and 3 1, 2, and 3 are very important. Sandals, I can
Yes, sir.
tell you, I'm going to tell you something, child. I'm going to do too much. Let me just tell you, I'm going to do way too much. But Grace, you asked me a direct question. Do you still want the answer?
Yes,
Are you sure?
yes,
If I say you can never take it back.
yes.
Outstanding. You need money today. That makes sense. That sounds like Grace. Grace is a lion in the jungle. Well, lions don't live in the jungle, but I don't know why we say that. Anyway, Grace is a lion amongst gazelles. And you enjoy sales. You worried about needing money today? I ain't never seen that, Grace. Those are two different things. Rewind, press play. I didn't say Grace and go. But I am saying that if that's become your dominant thought, where you are, you need to move. Your location has changed you quickly. Time to move. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, sir.
I ain't telling you I'm right. Talking to all y'all now. If you cannot protect your money, money is 100% of the time a heart issue. You ain't like that. That's all right. You know what's the biggest cause of needing money? Home. There I go again. Home is where you're your most creative. Home is where you produce your best energy. Home is where you get all those blessings. That's where you drop those seeds for all those blessings. Some people like me have to redefine what home means. Some people like me have to say, well, the whole world is my home. So they become travelers. This is why they can find those plane tickets to Greece for $500 and you can't, because the whole world is their home. It's that law of attraction thing. If you find yourself in the last 30 days sliding backwards, I want all of you to take introspection, which nobody likes doing. And I want you to start at home. There is an influence or a lack of influence eating you at home. Every great teacher has told you this. You ain't got to believe me. Well, I mean, he just know me, so that's why he's saying that. I don't know nothing. Grace, do I know anything about what's going on in your home?
No.
But I tell you this. Every time y'all going backwards, start at home. You have a lack of support, a lack of creativity. Somebody's making you be realistic, or whatever that may be. All right. I've done all I can in that particular category. Let me give you the money answers. The truth is, I gave you the money answers. This is like richest man in Babylon. I gave you the tablets. To which, if you take what I said and remember what I have said, you can make money every day of your life. That wasn't good enough. You want the gold. Here's the gold. Gold runs out. Listen to how Grace asked this question. I need money. I know I need money today. Blah, blah, blah. And the way she asked it, she understood it's just gonna last for now. Did you not, Grace?
Yep.
I need y'all to get what you're asking for intentionally runs out, because you're not asking for tablets, you're asking for gold. You have to read Richest Man in Babylon to understand what I'm saying. But you're not asking for the rules of money, which I just gave you. You're asking for 2 coins. And why? Why does Grace need money? I don't know, but can I give you the real answer, Janice? Why do all y'all need money? I don't know, but can I give you the real answer? Somebody who makes money is demanding of you more money. Someone who has more money than you is demanding of you more unearned income. Is there one who would like to push back and disagree? I'll wait. I'm still waiting. Y'all out here stressing for folk who already good. Let me tell y'all something. This is an Antonio and a Donald Trump thing. And you ain't got to like it. But if I owe you money, I'm gonna make sure you get your money back. But if giving you your money back ruins my entire life, I'm not giving you your money back unless it's in small portions. You're gonna get your money back. It may take me 10 years, but you're gonna get your money back. But Antonio, you understand, I need money for school. In 10 years, what you understand at school, colleges, and universities will be obsolete. Colleges and universities better have somebody like me on staff that is telling them we are dead in the water and don't know it. And if colleges and universities are dead in the water, so are religions and churches. Oh, you didn't like that? Guess what colleges and universities came from? The church. If you don't know it, the church invented college. Oh my God, you didn't know that. Shoemakers had a guild. Sword makers had a guild. Shield makers had a guild. Housemakers had a guild to where, and they have apprentice, and a master would hire apprentices to work for them, and those apprentices had to work on a masterpiece. As soon as the master approved of their masterpiece, they went down the road and started their own practice as a master. We have these words for a reason, by the way. And the church looked out and said, well, we need one of those. So what's a guild for the church? Well, you know, we should have a university. Jerome, you have an associate's apprentice, a bachelor's, something we made up. And when you are a scholar, Jerome, what do they call you? What's your degree?
PhD.
That came out later.
Oh,
PhD didn't always exist.
okay.
Masters.
You get a master's.
Yes. You think it's just called masters by accident? No, this is world history.
I started it. I didn't finish
it. This is world history. This is world history.
Antonio,
Yes, ma'am.
by the way, our daughter received tenure yesterday.
Oh, we look at that.
So she's been Dr. Sorrentino now. She has tenure.
Tenure.
Yes.
She's somebody now. Oh, she's somebody. Lord have mercy. Ma'am, Dr. Storti, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to walk in front of you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's her colleague saying that. The students don't even understand. Her colleagues are saying that. I'm so sorry. You want the lounge? I'm so sorry. You got the lounge.
It means she's secure there for the rest of her
The rest of her life.
career, rest of her life.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Ain't got to sign no 3-year contracts. Don't do none of that. She's faculty, staff, associate, professor. That's what I was. No, adjunct. I was adjunct.
Adjunct. There you go.
Adjunct. Yeah, I
Adjunct.
was adjunct.
Come on, man.
She ain't no associate professor, which is definitely staff. She on the board.
She's very humble.
Very humble. Good stuff. Good stuff. If you need money today, go to ChatGPT.
And by the way, everyone, just so you know, her whole thing is on critical race theory. And so she's one of the top advocates in the world on this. She goes all over the world, really, even though she hasn't been able to with COVID, but lectures and speaks on that behalf. It's her passion.
She's in the battlefield too. She's in the battlefield.
Thank you for the first 3, sir. When I stop being frustrated and stop crying and calm down, it made sense.
I thank you for saying that. I thank you for saying that. I thank you for saying that for sure. Since you give me a platform, let me say this here. If y'all are frustrated, if somebody is telling you, do this, you're in the wrong place. See, you don't like it. I know it. I know it. I know you don't like it. Especially when it comes from like our mother-in-law, father-in-law, spouse, parents. You don't like it. Let me help you. Let me help you. The great size, you guys to quit sales? I didn't say that. I said, your compass may be telling you that. I'm not saying that. If there's pressure on you, Adonia, somebody making more than you is putting that on you. Pressure don't come from no other place. We say it's my child. I'm trying to take care of my child. Why are you trying to take care of your child with all that pressure then? Because you have a vision image in your head of people judging you for not doing it. So you're looking at your child as motivation, but the pressure is coming from society and societal standards.
So, no, I don't have a kid, but yeah, but so.
I can do this all day. And I can do this all day. This ain't nothing to me. This ain't nothing. Me and Donald Trump again. If I owe you money, you ain't getting that money. Now I always make sure people get the money because I don't fool with people. But if it's a corporation, man, DL, you better staple that to my credit report. I'm not fit to sit up here and die when you can write me off of your taxes. You crazy as hell. It don't make no sense. But again, I haven't been paid for 2 years. Me personally. Actually, it's 3 years. I keep saying 2, but I forget the year changed. I forget we did a new year. 3 years. I was telling my boys the day before yesterday, because my youngest son's birthday was on the 9th, Easter. And I ain't got the present stuff now. I was like, I'll get you some more stuff, buddy. But you it's gonna come a little bit. That ain't been paid in 3 years, so I'm watching what I spend. Need you to catch this lesson. And then I looked at them both. I told both of them, I said, but wait a minute. Y'all got everything you want, but I need you. I got 3 kids, so So they love when birthdays come because everybody get a present. The birthday person get more presents, but everybody get a present. You know, we don't need that middle child syndrome stuff around here. You know, so everybody get a present. I looked at both of them. The 5-year-old was just playing on the tablet. She do what she want. I looked at both of them. I said, but wait a minute. Y'all missed that your daddy can stay alive 3 years and not get paid. When you have kids, make sure you able to go 3 years and not get paid and nothing bad happen. There's a lesson in that. Don't worry about them. We're going to keep going. There's a strong lesson in that. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. If you need money today, go to ChatGPT. Simple. Put something on paper and sell it. That is all. You missed it. I got you. Go to ChatGPT. Put something on paper and sell it. Grace, how much money would you like today? That question was bad. My bad. Question was bad.
I was ready. Okay,
I
was ready.
know, but I wasn't going to get an honest answer. I was going to get, you were going to be honest in your ambition, honest in your lack. Either way, no matter what you would have said, it was not what I was looking for.
Okay.
Either way, yeah. What was I
Okay.
looking for? I'm your daddy, and I'm telling you, go get a job, Grace, go to school, blah, blah, blah. This is not happening. I'm just making this thing up. Is this okay? All right. And now, Grace, I'm going to put pressure on you, and you need to go get a deposit for something so you can not hear that crap no more. What is it? What's that thing that you need today? Hear me. Hear what I'm saying. Grace was angry and frustrated under pressure. I'm not asking you what you need. I'm asking you what makes you go, I did it already. That's the amount I want.
20 grand.
Okay, you need 20 grand today.
Well, in that scenario that you just said, 20 grand.
I asked for a scenario. Okay. I got my scenario. Is that okay? Grace needs 20 grand a day. Now, Grace, give me a lower amount so I can hit other people who are like, I can't make no damn 20 grand a day.
5 grand.
5 grand. Grace needs $5,000 to get in vitro fertile.
No, that's why you can't even say it.
How many children do you want, Grace?
None.
Okay, I blasphemed against the Holy Grace.
That's it. 'Cause I got Dawn, I got Metro, I got Ada, I got Ashton, I got Aaron. I got all kids I need.
You got a sibling that just got tenure. Yeah. Sorrentino sibling, you got everything you need, don't you?
I got
understand.
a blood cousin. She just got tenure at Prairie View. Like, no, I got all that. Yeah.
I understand. Okay. Put something on paper and sell it. Now, Antonio, that don't make no sense. If you need money, go to ChatGPT, put something on paper and sell it. Yeah,
It
makes plenty
sense.
of sense.
It makes a lot of sense. And that's all I'm gonna say for right now. It makes a whole lot of sense. And it makes even more sense if what you put on paper pertains to where you're going and where you're headed instead of something new. Hello. Because some of you are already in the mix. You just aren't using ChatGPT in order to make that happen so you can get an additional stream of income. Antonio T. Smith is on the right track. Damn, did I say that out loud?
Yes. If you need money today, go to ChatGPT, put something on paper, and sell it. Making money is the easiest thing you will ever do in your life. And the faster you get that, the better your life will be. And I know you're going, no, it ain't. That's because you have someone else's pressure over you.
Antonio,
Yes, sir.
my brain is telling me what we don't always recognize is that ChatGPT is a tool. It is a vehicle that is before us. And if we utilize it properly, it can generate income. But we don't see it that way because we're not used to that. We're used to formulating it in our brain and coming up with this ideal and then running with it, and hopefully it'll work. And you've shown us over and over and over and over, and you're still showing it to us today that ChatGPT works and it will generate income. And your biggest student is Deanna.
Yep.
She's your biggest student.
Biggest student. Let me kill this.
And I'm sitting there, I'm just watching her, and she tearing the cover off of that ball. It's over the fence. It is gone. Y'all better go out there and find it. Deanna, and I'm blowing your spot up, Deanna, because you have tangibly shown us with evidence that it works. And Deanna, you're doing what you love to do with your herbs and everything. You did the my business plan, and I'm sitting there looking at this, and I went, I couldn't have done this. And you did that thing, and I'm sitting there going, no, she didn't. Yes, she did. And all I got to do is take that, marry it up with the grant program that Antonio gave us a year ago or whatever, and I can pick which grants I want to. I said, what the? That's money. That's cha-ching, cha-ching. That's free money. So we got it right in front of us, and we're still listening to what's in our heads instead of stepping out on faith saying, this can work. No, it does work. And you are the poster child, Deanna.
If you need money today, thank you, Jerome. Go to ChatGPT, put something on paper, sell it. Grace, can I get another 1, 2, 3? Go to ChatGPT, put something on paper, sell it. I'll go into more detail, but that needs to be written down. Go ahead, Deanna.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out with the ChatGPT, put it on paper, and sell it. The things that you do on ChatGPT, just out of curiosity, you can put on paper and sell. That business plan, I knew I needed an outline, and Antonio had us in a business plan course this class we took like years ago, and I couldn't find any of the outlines. I have completely different emails from when I did it then.
And that was $2,500 too to get in that class.
I don't even have the same laptop. But there were key words that they used when they were instructing us on how to write a business plan. And I used those key words, and then I looked it up and I pulled it up in ChatGPT to get the outline. Put it on paper. Sell it. If you know people who are looking to write books, they just haven't started or they need help with a structure, you can say, hey, I can do the outline for your book if you give me the details that you want to talk about. And I'll do it for you for $50. Hey, I need a bio. Okay. Give me some information, give me some key points about you. I'll write your bio $15. I'll just say it. What you do for yourself, you can do for others.
And I gotta say one more thing.
Yep, she owned it.
This is for everybody. Last week, I went and downloaded every Word document that Grace put in the group thing on Facebook and put it on my desktop. Plus, I bought Antonio's ChatGPT book. And I said to myself, and I haven't done it yet, okay? But what I said to myself is, every prompt that Antonio put in there, I can't use all of them. But guess what? I can use some of them for what I'm trying to do. So what do I plan to do? All I gotta do is cut and paste, folks. Go in there and find those prompts that relate to what I want to do, cut and paste those, and then figure out what I want to do with where I'm going. And there's my prompt. I ain't even got to figure out what to say to ChatGPT. That knucklehead Antonio T. Smith already done it for me. Hello, why am I making my brain hurt? He already did it for me. So I just want to share that with you guys. Maybe you want to go to that group, Facebook, download those and pull those prompts out for yourself and get his book. I think the book was at $5 or something. I don't even
$5.
remember how much.
$5.
And there are your prompts. Man, that's money. I'm gonna shut up. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm lying.
Uncle Jerome.
Yes,
Uncle
ma'am.
Jerome.
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you so very much. Appreciate it. Because I have been going through some of the prompts and some of the other things that were put in there to help us all. And I have been helped. I fall on a regular basis. My knees is jacked up. My chin done got jacked up. My elbows, all my skin off of them. I'm trying to wrap them up and keep them together.
Praise God, girl.
But
Praise
I
God.
tell you what, it feel good. It feel good. It feel good because I get up and I keep going. I was laughing so hard Sunday because I tried to make a video from one of the sites that Antonio T. Smith Jr. sent us. And when I tell you, I was cracking up and I had to call Grace and let her see it because it was a hot mess.
It was so funny. It's so funny. I want her to keep it because I want her to keep it and I want her to show you and tell you what it is. Because you'd be like, Sandra, what you doing? But she moving. And it's
I'm moving. I'm moving.
Amen.
Ain't that Grace? I'm moving.
Amen.
She
That's
moving.
Not like I'm just sitting there doing nothing. I really appreciate. And one of the things I want to say is that I want you, Antonio T. Smith Jr., to help me, please. Help me, please. Because I want to get a laptop that will allow me to download the stuff that I need to download because my phone is jacked up. This laptop that I have, it says it has all the stuff, but it doesn't. Either I'm not knowing how to incorporate it or it's just a lying. But from where I sit right now, because I've been trying to do it, he lying all the way. So
fair enough. Fair enough.
please
Yeah.
send me some information, help me to understand what's the best laptop I can get to move forward with the prompts, being able to have the room and all that stuff for what to do, because Sandra is moving and it feels good. And y'all know I'm getting to cry about that because I'm just, amen.
No, it's a
Amen.
blessing.
Thank
It's a
you.
blessing. It's a blessing. Okay, I got 5 minutes to change Grace's life. Grace, go to ChatGPT. Type in all the grants. Well, I'm not giving you prompts. You just put this in notes, but put this in notes, in your own notes. I need every grant in America for 42-year-old Black women starting a business that ends, the due date ends April 30th. Put it on paper and sell it. That's a good mic. Grant list, put it on paper. Here's how you fill it out. Here's then hey, can you give me a grant outline for this? And you put it right there for each one. You pre-fill it out the same way you did Jerome stuff. You say, all right, can you copy and paste, you pre-fill it out? You just sell it. $99. How many times you got to do 99 to get to 20,000, Grace?
Is it 200?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know you can sell 200. You know what? May I, Grace? May I?
Yes.
Find out what West Point Baptist Church need in that same energy of grants. I want you to think about every member. You hear me?
Mhm.
Every single member. I want you to think about it. You got me?
Mhm.
Okay. Then what I want you to do is, I want you to have your church benefit from, have church get 10% of all grants, successful grants in the church. Sell 200 grants to the church. Have the church buy all 200 from you up front, whether it be bake sales or something. 20,000 goes to you up front. Church can get potentially 20 million on the back end. I do this all day. Grace, I got 2 minutes left. Pull up any one of my notes. If you need money today, Antonio, go to ChatGPT, put something on paper and sell it. Pull up any one of my notes, Grace, and pull up ChatGPT. I got less than 2 minutes. Change your life.
Watch yourself, boy. Watch yourself.
If you need money today, go to ChatGPT. If you act like this ain't brilliant all you want to, you can. I understand. Making money is not my issue. It's not my issue. When you grow up without it, you learn how to make it. Grace, I got less than 2 minutes. Put any one of my notes up, just anyone with details. Don't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Anyone when you said, man, that was a blessing. Just pull them up.
Okay. Moving forward and stretching yourself with AI.
All right, then. Now share your screen, and I need to see both. Actually, share ChatGPT, but then copy and paste those notes.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah.
All right, then.
I gotta ask ChatGPT a different way because he was talking about it's not possible for him to do that. So
I can give you prompts, but I'm glad she was working on that. That's why I wouldn't give you a prompt though. But that's what you do. I'm not want to give you prompt. We'll get that information out of them. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Grace, can I get a book outline for these notes? And if you want to put my name, you can, because he has a database on me and it would probably fit you somewhere in my crowd, which is your crowd. So there you go. My audience is your audience as far as the psychograph. And make a book outline for me. Keep the date. You keep the date.
okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Boom. Hit enter. If you need money today, take ChatGPT.
You shameless, boy. You shameless.
In case y'all don't understand how powerful my teachings are, look what ChatGPT just did. Y'all ain't, I don't know what the hell wrong with y'all. You can't even get a book. Adonia, how many times you did book outline and it ain't got this much?
Goodness also talking about
Most of the time, I get stuff, but I get it in little paragraphs.
It ain't done. Grace. Continue from where you stop. It ain't done. It ain't told you nothing about no conclusion. Look, man. If you need money today, go to ChatGPT, put something in on paper and sell it. And if I tell y'all,
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
first off, y'all should know how meaty my teachings are. All right, Grace. I know you got to go. You had a phone meeting or
It's a phone meeting and it starts at 9:15. So
you did good. You did good. You did good. Look at that. Look. Now, that's one class. And when y'all go, woof, that was a lot. You damn right it was. Look.
Mr. Smith,
Mhm,
can I ask you a question?
mhm. And
Now,
Grace,
with all this you just gave us, how
mhm.
much did that cost us? How
Oh,
much?
this easily should be. I actually have something built for this already. It's called Antonio's Inner Circle. It costs $99,000 to join, and only this stuff is starting there. So you should spend $99,000 a year. It costs $99,000 a year just to get in this.
Wow.
That's it, Grace.
okay.
That's it. Please put all that on paper real quick. Send it to Deanna so I can have Deanna read it to the people
Okay.
on the thingamabobby, because they can't see what we see. Well, is that hold on? Is
You
that,
talking about the book outline for over there?
every single thing.
Oh, include the prompt.
No, well, nah, the prompt.
Okay.
Nah, all y'all got to do is go to my podcast, copy and paste the show notes, and say, "Can I get a book outline for this?" Y'all not even. Oh, y'all make me so frustrated. I have no idea why y'all do not take more advantage of me. It don't make no sense. Come on, Daniel. Don't make no sense. Grace, you
Yes, sir.
need money today.
Yes, sir.
Go to ChatGPT, put some on paper, and sell it. All you gotta do now, Grace. Now do me a favor. I need you to copy and paste it to her and send it to Dion.
Yes.
That way we can read what's on your stuff and we can't have access to it. So we can read what's there. Deanna, you're taking over the notes, please. Actually, if you want to put it in the notes, you ain't got to put it on paper. I forgot I got shared notes. They got shared notes. If that's faster for you, that work.
Okay.
Just try to keep that format if possible.
Mhm.
Put, if you need money today, Chef Jay, I know you're driving, you Ubering. She got 12 kids, so she's Ubering. She gotta make money for these kids. She gotta make money for these kids. These kids.
Don't do
Do not
Chef
have
Jay like
12
that.
Is that too many kids? Just uno.
You got 12 kids, she gotta make money for these kids. So she Uber on the side, you know what I'm saying? She gotta make money. It's either Uber or food stamps. And she said, well, Lord, give me both. But they say she made too much money for food stamps. There you go. Chef Jay y'all know I'm lying, like all of this. You can even hear her tell me I'm lying. Yeah, I just be making stuff up. Chef Jay, have you ever thought about taking, okay, Janice, have you ever thought about taking something like my notes and making a book outline out of it, or asking for grants and selling that, or anything?
Yes, I made a book. I didn't go as far as with the grant. I just applied for the grant, but I didn't think about selling the grant.
There you go. If you need money today, Grace, I know that seems so simple, and I know it seems like I'm insulting your intelligence, but making money is easy. Grace, what you're doing is you're getting paid. You know why you can make so much money this way?
No.
Because you're helping Adonia not do it. Adonia's problem is not she don't have the motivation to do. Her problem is she got 14 things to do. And as she tries to eliminate them, she look at all 14 and go, but if I eliminate one, somebody gonna die. If somebody would just do this for me, I would gladly pay them.
Listen, that's how I am about my hair. Keep going.
Okay. So I need you to take the same energy to hair. You can do your own hair, Grace. It's not going to come out as good as somebody else. And it's going to take you a far longer time to do it.
Long time, and my arms and shoulders gonna be hurting. Y'all don't know how much hair is up here. B does. It's compacted. Yeah.
Yeah, your hair is just as long as mine. So now, basically, you're paying people. I mean, people are paying you to get it done. If you need money, go to ChatGPT, put some on paper, and sell it. Do we have extensive notes today, Deanna? Because I've said some stuff. I have. I said I ain't gave no prompts away, but I've said some stuff. At the very least, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just don't let my note standard drop. Because she got a call in 15 minutes. Grace, back to you. Were you helped?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. I answered your question psychologically, and I gave you the gold too. Here.
You did.
Here.
You did.
Huh.
Thank you.
And that outline that you just saw that came from ChatGPT is better than the outlines you can get. Because I don't shoot from the hip when I talk to y'all. Because for me, this is my offering for Allenbrook. Me coming live to y'all right now, because it ain't gonna last forever, I can assure you, because me and Monica going to Greece, and we gonna find us. I gotta text it to her. Can't tell y'all what this.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, hold on. There we go. There we go. I had that text it to her. I text it to her. All right, there you go. I'm doing too much stuff. I'll do it.
I can't with you.
I'm doing too much. We gonna find what I text to her in Greece and just relax. Ain't God good? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. If I'm pretty sure Allenbrook will be out today. It's probably out right now, but I haven't finished uploading the files. Grace, am I right? No,
Yes.
I probably am right. Like
Yes.
I know I'm right. I'm just being humble. Truthfully, Grace, nobody cares about y'all needing money because the same people that make zero latency and Allenbrook are the same people. I ain't been paid in 3 years. And everything I've done has sustained me. Everything I've done has allowed me to do that. Now, admittedly, after this 3-year mark, I feel it. Thou shalt not lie. I can feel Jerome. You understand? Because I want to, I genuinely, this is honest to God truth. Friday, I was like, I'm gonna go to Cancun. And I genuinely jumped online, was about to buy 2 tickets to Cancun, and I was just gonna surprise the little freckled one. And I was like, oh yeah, I can't go to Cancun. My passport expired. I forgot. So I gotta go fix my passport. Okay, Grace. You can disconnect without feeling bad. It's time for you to move to Austin though, with Monica. That's where you need to be at, or San Antonio, wherever she at.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Now you can't stay with her though. Well, you baby for a little bit. You can't stay with her.
No,
'Cause
no, I can't.
She
No, I
got her
can't.
business too, you know.
Yeah.
She got
I can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
What she doing don't need cameras or eyeballs. You understand? Okay.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Yeah, you know. You know, she got her loved one now, Deanna. You understand? Don't need all that, you know. She need to, you know, you understand. Y'all grown, you understand. If you need money, go to ChatGPT, put something on paper and sell it. I didn't mean to make that sound so simple in an offensive way, but making money is the easiest thing you would ever do in your life. That is true. You do not have to like it, but it is true. Making money is the easiest thing you ever do in your life. Keeping money is the hardest thing you will ever do in your life. Multiplying money is near impossible.
You think that's super easy?
Yeah, making money is the easiest thing you'll ever do in your life. Keeping money is the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life. Multiplying money is near impossible in capitalism. Near impossible. Near impossible. Capitalism truly is a problem when it comes to that. Capitalism is not set up for the little person to make money. It's just not.
What's the last one about making money, keeping money?
Multiplying. Those are the only three things you need to do. Yeah, and multiply. Yeah. So so Chef Jay, if you're wondering, well, what do I need to do? Make money, keep what you make, and multiply what you kept. That's it. May I please break down capitalism for you, Melissa? I'll break down capitalism. You don't even need to go to school for this. Make money, keep what you made, and multiply what you kept. That's it. I don't understand why people make stuff so complex in these books. Look, make money, keep what you made, and multiply what you kept. That's it. That's it. Chef Jay gets a client. She makes money. Can she keep that money? Yeah. How much can she keep? Well, all of it minus sous chef 1, sous chef 2, work this, production that, facility this, loan that, cost of food this. Okay, can you see how keep money becomes a freaking problem? What did I say? Keep money is what, Deanna?
Keeping money is
The hardest thing. I should have said.
yeah. Keeping money is the hardest thing you'll ever do.
Yeah. Yeah. You know why keeping money? Make sure that's in the notes, man. You know why keeping money is so hard, Melissa? Because this capitalistic system is built on unearned income. And ain't nobody trying to let Susan keep without digging their hands in it. You're not, y'all are too saved or something. I don't know what it is. But this capitalism game is not fair. Just because God is fair don't mean earth is. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. It's not fair down here. But as long as you don't vibrate at not fair, you get to win. If you need money today, go to ChatGPT. 100%. Put something on paper. You put something on paper that nobody else can do, that everybody is looking for. Nobody knows how to write grants. Everybody want one, huh? That seemed to make sense to me, Melissa. I feel like that made some sense. Don't know how to write a grant. I could sure use one, though.
Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Yes, ma'am.
Something you said a few minutes ago, I couldn't get to my button, my mic. It might work. But anyway, listen. What you said a few minutes ago is so true. That being able to get rid of that stigma, which is something that I was talking about this past Sunday, because it's the little people that they try to keep out.
Of course.
However, because there has been such a big difference of the little people versus the abused people, because they're trying to bury the abused people, if that makes sense.
It does.
So for me, hearing you say that sparked something in my mind because what I'm trying to do, or what I'm doing, is to help them to dig themselves out of that hole. And that is what you have been helping me to do. Because like I say every Sunday, this is my journey, and I will get further. And I said Sunday that I am moving forward,
Good.
right? And there's nothing that will set me backwards like stopping. And I can't do that.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
So making sure that they get that information, and then what you said about write it down, put something on chat and sell it.
That's it.
So that really helped me. So I just wanted to say that real quick.
Good.
That was
Good.
good soup. Good soup.
No, appreciate you. And all of you have the ability to do that. Imagine if Susan had access to ChatGPT during the pandemic when it came out. Susan would have got online and taught all y'all how to make hand sanitizer from household ingredients and made a fortune. Go ahead, Dion.
Okay, so I just wanted to give everyone another example. Put it in chat, or go to chat GPT, put it on paper and sell it. So Antonio was saying everybody want a grant, but don't nobody want to write one. What you can do is you can write a grant, but let ChatGPT do it for you. You go, if someone said, man, I'm looking for a grant, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, you send me the grant. And they send you the grant. You get the details on what the grant is asking for. You put it as an outline into ChatGPT. And you go back to it and you say, hey, look, I'll write this grant for you for such and such percentage of the grant, or I'll write this grant for you for $60. I just need some information from you. You know, I need the name of your company, what's your company about, what you're looking to do in your company. And then you tell ChatGPT, using the information listed above, write me a grant proposal, or take the questions from the grant and say, answer these questions for me based on the information given above. And Carlos will answer, ChatGPT will answer those questions for you. So you put in information that they didn't have time to do. Carlos and ChatGPT can analyze their whole business from the information you put in, answer the questions for you. All you do, you can send it to them and you say, well, I can apply for you for $75. I can write the grant and send it to you for $50. Because you can go in and put copy and paste yourself, or you can
And I'm gonna need 10% of that back end too. I'm gonna need 10% of that back end. Sure is.
So I'm just giving y'all an example of how you go to ChatGPT, put it on paper, and sell it.
Just out here doing God's work, Jerome. That's it. I'm just out here doing God's work. Deanna just made everybody a grant writer.
Sometimes I pay attention, Jerome. Sometimes.
Look, Deanna just told y'all, ain't no sense of hiring grant writers no more. There's no sense. There's no sense of hiring grant writers no more. I know you ain't think of it. I ain't think of it. Deanna's absolutely right. Everybody right here now, just go market yourself as a grant writer. Sell one grant, like get one grant successful. And then, you ready? You're an expert grant writer. Congratulations. Would y'all like can I make you, would y'all like a quick grant real quick? You want to do two things. You're going to go to Walmart, go to walmart.com and look for their grants. They do them every year. I spent like the first 5 years when I first started off getting the hundreds of turkeys, and I would give them out for Thanksgiving. But it's first come, first serve. And then go to whatever other local chain, a big chain that's in your state. In Texas, HEB is a competitor of Walmart. Then go to walmart.com. They're going to say, I'm giving away this here. Get a grant proposal for that. Submit it to walmart.com. And then that's one of the easiest grants you can get. And as soon as you get it, you're an expert grant writer now. 100% success rate.
I want to thank you, Antonio, because you just gave the Demo Rebrand
I'm trying.
an outreach and a community outreach project for this year. Thank you.
There you go. I'm doing my best out here, man. Jerome, I'm doing my best out here.
Walmart will be hearing from you.
Remember, I told you when Grace asked that question, I said, well, that's gonna take the whole class, Grace. Let me just go ahead and I knew it was up, man. I don't I don't know what to tell you. Making money is the easiest thing you ever do in your life. Easiest thing. If you're a girl, all you gotta do is just pull your shirt down a little bit. Making money, that's the truth. No, the internet is a terrible, terrible place. A terrible, exploitive place. That's the truth. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just telling you how easy it is that you can make money. You can have ugly man feet. There is a market for that. There's a market for that. There's a market for man feet. It's a weird market, that's for sure, but there's a fetish out there for it. It's weird. I'm telling you, all you have to do is go to ChatGPT, put it on paper and sell it. Well, I don't have a website. Don't need one. Go get Dropbox.com. Tell folks to Cash App you upon Cash App receipt. You send them the link. You can make enough money to build a website later. It is, y'all.
Can I poll the audience real quick?
Yeah.
Y'all, and I just need feedback. What is the one thing y'all wish y'all could do? And you just need like a checklist for it. If you had a checklist for this, you can get it done, and it'll that would just bless your whole self. What is that?
Never work again would be mine. I know you weren't asking me, but I'm in the audience.
You are in the audience, so thank you.
Never work again. That's the plan I'm on. And that's a checklist for that.
I second that one.
If anybody was, I knew it was gonna be
Me
you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Man, never work again. Never work again. That's mine. Real talk. I ain't just saying it. Never work again. I do not want to work. I do not.
To see what you do is you go to ChatGPT, you put it on paper, and you fill it.
That's it. Now you just say, hey, but now that's just an individualized plan. You got to take Monica's assets, you got to take my assets, you got to do all that, and then you got to go from there. Everybody ain't got the plan never work again. I do, because I'm just tired of clients. Monica gonna get tired of clients soon. I don't know. Well, she's a little more extroverted than me. She's not really extroverted though. But
I got another idea for everyone. This is y'all do. You go to Google and you ask Google, like, what are the top 10 most Google queries, and see what people are Googling. And then you take that, you go to ChatGPT, you put it on paper, and you sell it. So if one of the top 10 one of the top 10 queries on Google is how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, then what do? Here's an ebook for 99 cents on how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just an idea. Just an idea.
it's a great idea. I'm gonna always be baffled. Why I always tell y'all to steal from me and y'all don't. Let me just take the honest idea and hyper that. I have thousands of classes out here with fantastic notes, thanks to Grace and Deanna. You got travel the world as one of your polling questions, Deanna. Polling answers. Travel the world. Why y'all not going to get to my show notes? Get to my notes. Now, if y'all don't do it, Melissa's gonna do it because I'm about to say something that's very Melissa-like. Get to my notes on the ChatGPT. Put in my notes in the ChatGPT and say, set a book outline. Can you create me a book out? You can say, can you create me a book outline? And then after that, take that book outline, Melissa, and go, can you make me a how-to guide on this subject? Then you go to plr.com and you sell your how-to guide that you got from my notes. Evergreen content, very relatable. Everybody needs it. And now you see that they're making a couple of grand a day.
Take it in, Claudia, because you don't nobody else do it. Y'all will be seeing all kind of stuff popping up from it.
Then you can
It's
use your
okay, y'all.
following.
If y'all,
You can
if
use your
y'all don't do
following
it, I'll
greatness.
do it. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Deanna, you can use your following greatness podcast to promote.
And make it a freaking podcast. No,
you can use it as a lead magnet to the PLR.
And I can take those same things and I can take those same notes and then I can add ChatGPT to give me 15 podcast titles. And then I can take those and I can put that into the script. And then I can make 15 podcast episodes.
Jerome, I'm out here doing.
You got a
good
lock
work
sticking
this
out.
morning.
It's doing this right here. It's just like, yeah.
Oh,
It's just a little.
It was in between the thingy.
It's like it was just out there, like, yo, I'm here.
There was some serious alfalfa going on.
I mean, y'all, I'm sorry, but I just
No.
can y'all imagine taking show notes from one of Antonio's podcasts, and you can do it. It can be a podcast mini series. You don't have to make your whole podcast about it. It's a mini series. You can do 10, 15, 20 episodes. And then all you do is you take the show notes and you go into Carlos and you ask ChatGPT, please write me a 10-minute podcast episode. Please analyze and write me a 10-minute podcast episode titled this, because you already got the title, and using these points. And now you have a point. Okay, so Antonio, remind everyone again how many episodes you have to have when you first drop a podcast to be in the top blue and whatever.
Oh no, it's not how many episodes you need. It's they kind of keep that secret, but it's download, views, streams, and stuff. You get 8 weeks to get on it for your new podcast.
But y'all, so if y'all don't have a podcast, you got show notes for years, and you can do a mini podcast series on. You can take just 10 of them and do 20, and that's what 200 podcast episodes. And if you have these scripts, you ain't even have to put them. If you got me, Jeremy, you ain't even got to worry about how you're going to design the cover. If you got Canva, and you can upload that stuff. And then once you get to a certain amount of downloads, the red circle, after 3, you can monetize your podcast. And now you got to stream it. Or you can take all 20 scripts, take the title of the show, take the title of the podcast series, and sell that sucker online for like $200. Are you looking to start a podcast but don't know where to begin? No worries. We will help you. Here's a podcast series just for you. For $200, you get 20 episodes already written out. All you have to do is record. And if you don't want to record, it's okay. We will record for you for an additional $100 for a total of $300. I'm just saying. That's just me. I'm just saying.
Actually, you have a good idea about podcasts, because people want to do podcasts. You can do a guide on how to do a podcast, how to get, how to drop load, how many episodes you got to drop so that you can be recognized. That by itself could be a really powerful one.
Well, you're right. Didn't think of that. Definitely didn't think of that. Making money is easy. One of the easiest things you'll ever do. It really is. They're gonna say, no, it's not, Antonio. You understand. I get it. I get it. Making money, one of the easiest things you'll ever do in your entire life. Keeping that money is one of the hardest things you'll ever do in your entire life. Hardest, without question. It's unfair. It's
Antonio,
unfair. Yes, ma'am.
I can remember in the early years, doing paying the bills and everything. And then I'd say to Phil, I need this amount of money. I need this money. I need money. I just say I need money. And he said, well, how much do you need and what's it for? And I'd tell him, and a few days later, he'd have it. Because he did all these creative type things.
It's the same stuff we talk about right now.
Yeah,
exactly.
just without all the tools right at your fingertips, right here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, that makes sense. If you tell someone I make money, I need $1,200. All right, that person starts going in their head. Okay, then I have these things I can sell. I haven't sold in a while. And they start dividing. I just need to go get 123 people. And they go out there. This is why I was trying to tell Grace earlier. You can't go out there with 12 different things. Nope. When you know you need 123 people, that's the only thing you're doing. Go and find 123 people, Jerome. You can't go and get nothing else. I'm single-mindedly focused on 123 people. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. 123 people, and that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get. Well, I find that's a blessing, and I'm glad you all are blessed. I've got some ideas, but I'll be quiet upon what I really want to say. But I will tell you this. I will tell you this. That, as far as I know, YouTube stopped paying you for other people's content. Instagram stopped paying for reels. All this happened the last 2 weeks. But now you can take other people's content and make original content from it with a click of a button. And Deanna's right. If you got the script, then now that becomes your own podcast. It's a wonderful world. It's a wonderful world. It's not fair, but it ain't supposed to be fair. Everybody can't be like Monica and get her toes done every week. Everybody can't do that. Buy 5 houses and have a 9,000 credit score. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't do that. The reason why it's rough out here for little people, as far as business goes, capitalism goes, is for the one concept of customers. If everybody in a capitalistic society was in the top 1%, there'd be no 99% to buy from them. So of course they make it harder. Of course they make it harder. Somebody, if Chef Jay can go out in her backyard and pull the ingredients to make icing, then she wouldn't have to have an icing bill. If she went out into her backyard and had salmon just swimming around the water, she would need to go to the fish market and buy salmon. So what do? They go, wait a minute, Phil, you can't fish. Not without a license. See it? You missed it. It was real slick. If you missed my thesis here, they make it hard because somebody has to pay. And if everybody can just run into the ocean, the Gulf of Mexico, and fish, then wouldn't be no people to charge. That's how it used to be. It ain't like that in the last 400 years. So since everybody can't just go out there and fish, we say you can. You can make something go on out there and fish and see. Go on out there and fish and see. They take in Texas, they take that seriously. You are not allowed to fish, hunt, do any gaming without a license. All right. You think I'm lying? They don't play that stuff in Texas. I don't know about y'all other states, but Texas is very red. They don't play that between this. Houston is blue, Austin is blue. Other than that, I mean, San Antonio might be a swing city. Might be red and blue. Other than that, Texas is very red. Very red. Deanna, how would you switch your plan now? You got to give it to us. How's your plan switch?
My plan switch.
Or enhance?
Well, first off, so Antonio, there's if you haven't been doing anything or moving forward, you're going to be missing out on the audience of things to buy from you. So I hope y'all have at least been building your community. Because without a community, I mean, you know, you kind of, that's when you need to learn your SEOs, your keywords, make sure you got all that in place so you can draw the people in. But with ChatGPT, there is so much you can do, like, really, like, was it the other day I did this? I can't remember when I did this. Hold on. I did something. Okay, so Tracy sent me a message in Facebook Messenger about her challenge that she has going on, and she's her giveaway. And I looked at that and I was like, man. And then recently on Instagram and everything, there's been a lot of like 30-day challenges, 98, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, let me see what, let me see what I can put together for 30 days. I always want to do it, but I didn't want to think. I don't want to sit there and think of 30 different things to do for 30 days. I ain't do it. It's too much. My brain can only go so far and then it stops. I got a kid's brain. My attention span is short. And so I love ChatGPT because it gives me quick answers. And so I went into ChatGPT and I was like, give me a 30-day challenge on this. And it gave me week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. I said, okay, well, can you give me an introduction, to this, You gave me that. I said, okay, well, give me a description for this 30-day meditation. You gave me that. I said, okay, give me 30 daily meditations, daily meditation and prayers. You gave me that. Then I asked for, first I asked for 30-day meditations. Then I asked for 30-day prayers. Because everybody see things differently. So I have 30-day prayers and 30-day meditation. Then you can do your prayer in the morning and then use the meditation to keep your day going. So and ChatGPT gave me all of that. So when it comes to my plan, I go to ChatGPT for everything. I mean, if I gave y'all the whole folder in my notes app, y'all would look at me and be like, WTF? Like, where did all this come from? Why ain't we seen this before? Because I get curious, like, you know what, this is how I approach ChatGPT. I want to do this. Hey, and from listening to Antonia, I give it the information. I want to do this. This is how I want it to do it. This is how I want it to process. This is how I want. This is what I want. Better that. And I let him do his work. And I just keep the notes. Like, I have business plans. I got 30-day challenges. I got a 365-day email campaign. Let me see. What else I got up in here? Yeah, I have like 365 confirmations and affirmations. I have a list of grants for Black women. I have a whole app. I have, what was this one? This one is, the global class. I have every, when Antonio was talking about, that day, what do y'all want? I have a whole note about the global class, so I can get to my 346,800,000 annually after tax. A whole list of blog titles and outlines. I have like YouTube videos. It's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, it's a 52-week. I'm sorry. It was a 52-week newsletter because I didn't want to do 365 days. I wanted to do one a week. So I have like the agenda, inspirational quote for each week. I have a spiritual journey, like, a blog to write for that week. One is like 52 weeks of rest. So each day and I have 7 different ones. So each day there's something different. I even have a note that gives me a link to how to create your own coloring page because the kid. Each day I wanted to send out a page for people to print out and color. Each day I have one for puzzle makers with links in it. Each day I want to send out a puzzle for people to do, and then 52 natural herbal recipes. So each week I'm gonna send out a natural herbal recipe. One is garlic and herb roasted potatoes. One is rosemary and thyme roasted chicken. Then it goes to rosemary and lemon roasted salmon. But then there's also calendula and comfrey infused oil for skin burn. So you never know what you may get. Lavender and peppermint foot balm. So and now what just popped in my brain is go to ChatGPT and have ChatGPT write me out a 30-day schedule. Starting from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I'm gonna put in everything I want to do. And I'm gonna have Carlos spit me out, okay, this is what your schedule is. 2 hours here, 2 hours there, 1 hour here, 30 minutes there. And that's gonna be my next thing. And you can put that on paper. Even I can literally put that 30-day structure on paper, put it in an ebook. Are you having trouble managing your time? No worries, I got you. Get this 30-day time management calendar structured by hour, just for you. Fill out this survey so we can see your personalized, because I need to, as Antonio said, I need to know, okay, what is it you want to accomplish? What are you looking to do? And that's how I use Carlos. That's my next plan. Go into Carlos and have him structure my day for me.
I've seen a lot of success from that happening.
Said she's the poster child for this.
Yeah, you did.
And then she just testified.
Mm-hmm. 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 All right, well, that's it from today. I think y'all have been abundantly blessed. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. God is good. I sure hope so. I think it's a good time to be alive, for sure. If you need something, it's far easier to do. You may want to do it. Take advantage of it as fast as possible. Take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Like take advantage of it as fast as possible, because people are going to attack all this artificial intelligence and make sure blah, 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 right? And always make sure of that. So what you do is just get in line before they start attacking and getting away and stuff. Make that happen. Make that happen. Make that happen. Last thing I'll say, in 10 years, so the AI revolution wasn't supposed to happen until about 2040. So we're 20 years ahead. Colleges, universities, anything you think of is out of business already. There's going to be a major push for people telling you to do something that only humans can do. That's going to be the driving push. Do something, feel that only a human can do. That's right. But everybody's going to try to do it, which is automatically going to make it wrong. There's a little bit of both and here. Yes, do something that only humans can do. That is correct. Problem is, that's not going to make much money. And eventually, somebody like me will figure out how to have a machine do what only humans can do in the first place. As long as you're alive, we're going to use technology to replace human effort, because that's what technology is supposed to do. So you want to get, okay. That's all I was waiting on, Jerome. I was waiting on that. Okay, I just have to do it manually. I had to do it manually. Nothing to say. Oh, it's both. Get behind the technology that's putting you out of business, and add to yourself a skill set no one else can do. If you're in the speaking industry like Phil and Susan, get ready for a boom. Because what are the first thing people are going to do when they try to have a skill set that artificial intelligence can't do? Speak. Artificial intelligence can write a motivational speech, but can't perform it. Not yet. Not yet. This is a great time to have some sort of bureau of speakers of some kind. It's a better time than any. Better time than any. Because what's going to happen is people are going to start saying it's not about writing the best keynote anymore. It will literally become about performing the best keynote, not writing. And that will be fair. It would be artificial intelligence would be so everywhere. Writing the best keynote will be irrelevant. Just like you used to have the best handwriting. It's now irrelevant. Writing the best keynote is now irrelevant. It's about, did you deliver that? Did you deliver that? Most of our keynotes today would be kind of like delivering something from a sacred text. It's already been written. Now, how well do you break down what has already been written? What has already been written? In 10 years, every job that you know is out of there. If you are a person of a marginalized people group, you're in trouble. If you're a white woman, you're in trouble. Big trouble. If you're a white man and you're not already in the boys club, you're in trouble. And if you're in the boys club, you are most certainly in trouble. Because it's a bunch of people like me coming. Moral of the story, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody. Get behind it. Create an app, do something, learn a new language. Get it done. Get it done. Tonight, we'll see you at Oh, well, we'll see at 7, but there'll be a call about that. We see you at 7, so there may be a different speaker, but we'll see. We'll see after Janice call Phil and Susan. And other than that, I have nothing else. So you can plant better, you can dominate. Thank you so much, everybody. We hope that you are full and loved. Love everybody.
No 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it'll be, yeah, 1 o'clock.
Love you more.
Okay.
Love you more. Love you more.
Have a good one.